As dust settles on the first evening of Ramadan 1447 Hijriyah, 1.8 billion Muslims across the globe begin their month of fasting, prayer, and reflection. Streets in Jakarta fill with families sharing iftar. In London, young people quietly excuse themselves from lunch. And in Detroit, mosques glow with anticipation for the night's Tarawih prayers. Ramadan is lived in these moments, personal, communal, and deeply rooted in tradition. From Washington, a message arrives, not from a mosque or a Muslim-majority nation, but from the White House itself. President Donald Trump steps to the podium, delivering an official Ramadan statement. He speaks of spiritual renewal, charity, compassion, and gratitude, highlighting family, community, and shared human values. The right to worship freely is a cornerstone of our nation and a pillar of our strength, he says. My administration remains committed to ensuring that all Americans can practice their faith without fear. The message closes with wishes for peace, unity, and blessings. On the surface, the greeting is respectful and measured, yet context cannot be ignored. Ramadan statements from U.S. presidents have long been tradition. Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama all sent similar messages. Bush, especially after 9/11, sought to separate Islam from terrorism, while Obama leaned into inclusion. Trump himself issued Ramadan greetings in his first term, though their tone often felt distant. This year's message, however, arrives amid complicated history. During Trump's first term, his administration enacted executive orders restricting travel from several Muslim-majority countries, the so-called Muslim ban. For many, these policies shape perceptions of the U.S. government's relationship with Muslim communities both at home and abroad. Now, in his second term, the world watches ongoing instability in the Middle East, including the crisis in Gaza. Against this backdrop, words of unity and religious freedom carry particular weight. Community responses reflect this complexity. In America, some Muslims welcome the gesture, recognizing that symbolic acknowledgement from the nation's highest office matters. Others respond with caution or skepticism. For many, words without supportive action remain hollow. Internationally, the greeting is largely treated as diplomatic protocol. In Indonesia, home to the world's largest Muslim population, reactions range from respect to indifference. Here, Ramadan is lived daily. Political validation, while appreciated, is not required. Ramadan is not a headline, nor is it defined by political statements. It exists in the quiet moments of restraint and empathy, in acts of charity, in prayers whispered before dawn. In Jakarta, children rise for suhoor. In London, families share simple meals. In Detroit, worshippers gather for late-night prayers. The month's meaning is found in these lived experiences. Political greetings raise questions about the gap between promise and practice. Trump emphasized religious liberty, noting its constitutional protection. Yet the reality for minority communities, including Muslims, is often more complicated. Discrimination, scrutiny, and societal challenges persist. The promise that citizens may worship without fear is aspirational. The true measure is whether policy follows language, whether Muslim Americans feel secure, included, and respected in their daily lives. So, is this Ramadan greeting sincere, political, or symbolic? The answer is not simple. Leaders speak within history, optics, and protocol. Sincerity and strategy may coexist, but the meaning of Ramadan rests with those who observe it through fasting, reflection, charity, and prayer. As the crescent moon rises, the world enters a month shaped by faith, not politics. To our viewers observing Ramadan Kareem, may this month bring clarity, patience, and peace beyond rhetoric, beyond headlines. Stay informed, stay thoughtful, stay with FelB News.